ways to present type. One's got an image mask in it, one's got a material, one's got an outline, and one has got a gradient fill. So 4 different variations of my type. So they're very easy to do. So if I select the first one, which is that one, I'll do it with this one. Command CV. If I'll select that one, Command CV, just for that one letter. What I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to merge it into one block like that. So that's a U. And what with this one I want to put an image into it. So what I've done here is I've just put Sarah's work inside the text. It's very easy to do. All you do is you go to Photoshop, open it up Photoshop, like you did the other day. Select a little bit like this, copy it, go to this, paste it in, scale it up a little bit. So I would scale that up like that, and then bring this one to the foreground. So go to Arrange, bring to Front, put that about here, select the 2, go to Object, Clipping, Mask, and it will do that. And that looks quite cool. It's something different. So that's how I did that one. This one is dead easy as well. So again, if I select this V, Command CV, this one I've added a pattern into it. So in order to locate that pattern, you need to go to your swatch tab, which is this one. If you don't know where it is, go to Window, look for Swatches, which is that one. And then this little icon here has got additional swatches in it, more materials, more colors. So if I go to Pattern and go to Graphic Dots, this will come up. And then all I've done with this one is I've selected areas and I've just added like these dots into it like this. And then I've got this one. This is quite a nice one, to tell you the truth. You can make some nice things with that one. So that's that one. And then the last one, well, not the last one, I've got one more to do. The next one was outline, stroke. So this one, I've taken out the fill color and I've put a stroke around it like this. Okay, and then it's just got an outline. But to get a stroke pattern, if you go to the stroke tab, which is that one, you've got a couple of options. So if I click on dashed and put in 5 by 5 by 5 by 5 by 5, it should add a dash. Now obviously I've not selected it, so I've got to select it, click on dashed, and then it will add this dash. Now you can also do a few other things. You can go in here and add arrows to it. You can go in here, add additional arrows going the other way. You can also go in here and add it to be in a different kind of, so it's like it thickens out in terms of the stroke length. So if I increase that, you can see that it's a bit like that. And that's quite a nice effect as well, if you want to add that to it as well. So that's quite easy. You can also change the horizontal and vertical of this as well. And you can also change the way the arrow is moving. And you can also change it to be rounded edges. So there's quite a bit you can do in your stroke panel as well. This gradient one is quite easy as well, to tell you the truth. So again, all I've done is I've just selected a letter. So again, if I select this X, I think it is, or I'm going to select that. And all I've done is I've got a gradient and I've put a background drop. So if I select this V, I think it's a V, Command C, drop it in there for now, and merge it as one block. And then what I've done is I've added a gradient to this. So again, there's all these tabs I've got. So this is my gradient tab. And all you do is just add a gradient here, like this. And then you've got a couple of options, and let me show you what the options are. So if I take out the gradient like this and put in -90, I've got that. Okay, and then you can add, you can add color into this like that. So that's the easy way of doing gradients. So if I Command CV that again and click on this little tab here, I can do like linear, and I can edit that as well by moving this around like this. Okay, and I can move this pivot around and move it around, etc. So that's another way of doing it. And there's another way of doing it. So if I put that again, Command CV. If I click on this little icon, this one here, this one puts in these anchor points. And if I now click on this point, I can add a color here. I can add a color here. And this mixes a little bit better, to tell you the truth. And I can add a color here. And if I move them around, it will mix really nice, like that. You see the way they amalgamate together? To give it a nice flush look, shall I say. And you can also align them to each other. So you can sort of kind of put more points in. You can delete points as well. That's a third way of doing gradients. All right, so for this lesson, take your font, and if you want to do all of them, you can. Or you can do one if you want.